So in qualitative research, various types of interviews can be employed to gather in-depth insights into participants' experiences, attitudes, and perceptions. Each type has its unique strengths and weaknesses, making them suitable for different research contexts. In this video, we will explore several types of qualitative interviews, their pros and cons, and provide examples from musculoskeletal rehabilitation and injury prevention research. So structured interviews. Now these use a set of predetermined questions which are asked in the same order and manner to each participant. Now the pros of this is consistency, so it ensures all the participants are asked the same questions, making it easier to compare responses. It's also more efficient, so it's easier to administer and analyse due to the standardisation of the format. Now the cons are limited depth. It restricts the ability to explore topics in more detail or follow up on interesting points. It does not allow for the exploration of new topics that may arise during the interview. Now, examples in MSK rehabilitation: asking patients a standard set of questions about their adherence to rehabilitation exercises and perceived outcomes. Now, semi-structured interviews follow a guide with predetermined questions, but allow for flexibility to explore topics in more depth as they arise. So the pros are the flexibility. It allows the interviewer to probe deeper into interesting areas that may emerge during the interview. It can give you rich data, so it can generate detailed information. Now, cons: variability. Responses can be more difficult to compare due to the variations in the questions asked. It's more time consuming, so it requires more time for both conducting the interview and analysing the data. So an example in MSK injury prevention. So interviewing athletes about their injury prevention practices with the flexibility to explore their unique strategies and challenges in detail. Structured interviews are open-ended and conversational with no predetermined set of questions. The interviewer prompts the participant to talk about certain topics of interest. Now, the pros are depth and detail, and they can uncover rich, in-depth information and provide deep insights into the participants' experiences. Now, it's participant-led. It allows participants to guide the conversation, potentially revealing unexpected insights. Now, its cons are lack of focus. It can be challenging to keep the interview focused on the research objectives. It's difficult to analyse, so the variability in responses can make analytical or analysis complex and time-consuming. Now, examples in MSK rehabilitation: a conversational interview with patients discussing their overall experiences with rehabilitation and allowing them to share what they feel is most relevant. Now, each type of qualitative interview has its unique advantages and disadvantages, making them suitable for different research contexts and objectives. Now, in the field of MSK rehabilitation and injury prevention, choosing the appropriate interview type can significantly impact the quality and depth of the data collected, ultimately contributing to the more effective and targeted interventions.